that it's getting super hot, I love to wear headbands to keep my hair, you know, off my face. It just gets too hot with it hanging all over. So to keep it nice and back, especially at the beach where it's breezy, I like to wear headbands. So today I'm going to show you how to make these 3 simple headbands. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple headband DIYs. One is going to be sewing fabric headbands, and then 2 are going to be using Dollar Tree headbands that I purchased to jazz up and make a little bit more fun to go out to the beach or a party in the summertime. I hope you stay with me to watch this video, and if you like it, please give it a great big thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of all my future uploads to come. So let's get into these 3 headband tutorials. So for my first headband, I picked up this scrunchy headband from the Dollar Tree. It has a really pretty design on it, and what I thought I would do is decorate this with some seashells. I was recently at the beach and I picked up a whole bunch of seashells. So I've decided that I'm going to use my nail polish and start painting up these seashells. When I'm done painting up my seashells, I'm going to glue them along to give it a summer beach vibe and make it so much more than just a brown, plain, scrunchy headband. So let's get started with painting. Here's my pile of seashells that I'm going to start painting with my nail polishes. I gathered up a bunch of nail polishes that I already had on hand to make my seashells look a little more pretty. I've laid out all my seashells and I'm just going to start randomly painting them with my nail polishes. We're going to see how this summer headband DIY comes out, and then you guys let me know down in the comments how you enjoy this. So I'm going to be using my hot glue gun to attach the seashells to my headbands now that they're all dry. As I'm gluing the smaller shells on top and layering my seashells, I am putting the hot glue on my shells here, and I'm also filling up the space inside of the seashell. You have to be careful then when you're applying your seashell and pushing down on it, because the seashell gets very hot from the hot glue. My seashell headband came out beautiful. How beautiful did this come out? I am thrilled. I'm going to show you how to do. This one's elastic. You will need a needle and thread or your sewing machine. I have this random piece of fabric. It might be a fabric square. It might be just a piece left over. I don't even remember. So I'm going to use this piece of fabric for my second headband. You're going to need elastic. This is 1/2 inch white elastic. I'm going to cut 2 tubes out of my fabric, and your needle and thread. I'm going to use my sewing machine. So right now I'm going to go cut my tubes and I'll be right back. I cut my 2 pieces of fabric for my tubes. So I'm simply going to put right sides together and now stitch up my tubes. So my tubes are pinned with the right sides together, and now I'm going to simply stitch it up. Don't forget to do a few back stitch and forward stitch to lock your stitch in place. I used my loop turner here to turn my tubes right side out, and now I have both my tubes, and as you see, my stitching here. So I'm going to iron them so they're nice and flat, and then I'm going to be ready to insert my elastic inside this smaller tube. With my smaller tube inside out, I'm going to line up one end of my elastic. I'm going to just stitch one side of my elastic in place to one side of the open end of my small tube. On the other end of the elastic from which I stitched, I meant to tell you I put a safety pin on so that I would then be able to feed it through to the other side of my tube. And now I'm going to stretch the elastic and stitch up this side, holding the elastic in the stretched position. The excess elastic I cut off with the safety pin, and now you have the raw edges on this thinner piece of fabric that has the elastic inside. And you're going to end up tucking these raw edges inside of your larger tube. So you're just going to simply fold in the edges of your larger tube so that it's clean, and put this raw edge in and you're going to stitch it on each side, and then your headband's going to be completed. The headband is sewn up and completed. I love how it came out. I hope you guys like how it came out as well. For my final headband, I picked up another scrunchy headband, but this one has a really pretty leaf design on it. And what I decided to do is glam it up with some bows that are meant for your fingernails as nail art. I picked up 2 packages from the Dollar Tree of these bows for your fingernails, and I'm going to glue these on and make my headband look a little more fun and not so plain and dull, giving it more of a summer fun, flirty look. For the leaf headband, I am going to use this Fix All Super Glue Gel, being that it only takes 12 seconds to dry, and I purchased this from the Dollar Tree. What's good about using the super glue on this particular headband is that the super glue lets you move your bow around a little bit and position it just so. Whereas with hot glue, you do not have the opportunity to move your bow into place. Once you put your bow with hot glue, it's stuck immediately. So that's why I decided to use super glue for this headband. Headband number 3 is all completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys so much for staying with me to see how to do these 3 simple summer headband DIYs. 1 with sewing and 2 using all Dollar Tree products and a little bit from Mother Nature from the beach. I will link below all the supplies needed for each and every headband so that you guys can try this for yourselves at home. I hope that you guys liked my DIYs, and I would love for you guys to comment down below on which was your favorite headband. So if you haven't already, please don't forget, subscribe to my channel, give this video a great big thumbs up, and don't forget, hit that bell icon for future notifications of my uploads to come. Stay tuned for more. See you soon. Bye!